All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my beautiful princess, and today I'm going to show her all my awesome wrestling collection, action figure stuff that I have about wrestling. So first, Mia, let's start with the shirt. Guys, I have a CM Punk Best in the World t-shirt. CM Punk Best in the World. I cannot wait for you to defeat Gunther at SummerSlam. I have respect for every wrestler. I was trying to be a wrestler when I was young. Unfortunately, I traveled 2 hours away. I had to work. I had it was just tough at the time. And with my mental illness, depression, anxiety, I was like collapsing. But it's okay. I did it. I experienced it, and that's what matters. I love the sports ever since I was young. I just adore wrestling, pro wrestling. Then I remember going to Battlegrounds. What year was this? 2016. Look who we have here. We got John Cena. We have AJ Styles. We got the brothers, Enzo Amore, Big Cass, and Carl Anderson, Luke Gallo. Oh, and then we got Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, which is one of the best at our generation. With that, I agree. And Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, Moxley, which is he's in AEW, mija. So John Moxley's in AEW. I watch WWE. I don't watch AEW because I don't have the cable, but I respect them. You see, with WWE, thankfully I have Netflix, and I'm watching it on Peacock. You know, the pay-per-views, the premium live events. Next, we got John Cena, the greatest of all time, mija. Right now, homie, 17 World Heavyweight Championship. You can't see me. He's one of the best. The heel run is going great. I just wish they could have done better. But John Cena, you have my ultimate respect. Okay. Next we have here is AJ Styles. Wow. I remember watching AJ Styles back in TNA Impact when they were in the ESPN channel. Every match was 10-minute time limit. That was back in the days. Yeah, mija, this is all your hands has got peaches, mija. Oh, now I gotta watch this. It's okay. This is AJ Styles, mija. He's one of the greatest. I want to meet AJ Styles one day in the future. I think he's gonna retire soon, and much love to you, AJ Styles. Yeah, mijita. All right, now let's go for the one. I have a trading card. I have a lot of the wrestling trading cards over here, but we have this one. This is Jacob Fatu, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, he's the greatest in SmackDown. I'm a big fan of Jacob Fatu. Ya Ramin. There you go. This is a legend in the future, a legend in the making. I can guarantee you, he can be the next John Cena. I'm just saying. I love you, Jacob Fatu. One of the best. All right, and then let's start. And as you can see, I have my cards over here. These are from, let me see. Oh, we got some NXT good ones. We have some, Bubba Ray, Doug Lee. Who do we have? DDP, the homie from WCW. We got Carmelo Hayes, right? Yeah, it's Carmelo Hayes. We just got so many of these over here, guys. It's just the great Khali back in the day with The Undertaker, Last Man Standing. I wasn't there too in Washington, D.C. Undertaker was great Khali, Last Man Standing. Rest with God, Hulk Hogan. I was there when he wrestled Shawn Michaels when he returned. It was just, sad that we're losing people nowadays. But it is what it is. It's life. I'm going to show you my action collectibles. These are my sealed action collectibles. We have the Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is one of the greatest of all time. And I have John Cena right here, the greatest of all time too. I think this one's that you can't see me. This is the collectible, the Chase version. And Austin 316, he is a legend. He is from the Attitude Era, mija. Attitude Era is when I grew up watching the WWF. And by God, Jim Ross and the King, great commentary. Beautiful. Man, I respect everyone in the industry. Next, these are my collectibles, ladies and gentlemen. Mia, these are my action figures. We got the homie Cody Rhodes. God rest his soul, Dusty Rhodes. Man, it must be hard not being able, your dad to see you win championships. You win the WWE title, but he's with heaven watching you. That's a fact, and we'll sure see Dusty Rhodes again. Cody Rhodes. We got the homie Jeff Hardy. Mia, Jeff Hardy is a very important wrestler in our era. Homie is a daredevil. He went through demons throughout his life. We all make mistakes, but Jeff Hardy with the tattoo, we love you, bro. Mankind, mija. Mankind, the greatest hardcore legends. He is the one of the greatest that ever introduced. Well, I don't know if he introduced the hardcore title belt, but he is the one that introduced the hardcore matches. It was Hell in a Cell. I'm sure he was in ECW too. That's another story for another video for another story time. This is Mankind. Mankind, you're the greatest, Mick Foley. Again, we have the greatest, CM Punk. I think this is when he was with Nexus. Mija, CM Punk, one of the greatest. Drug-free homie. Matter of fact, because of him, I became a straight edge in high school. So that's why I have so much love for the man, CM Punk. I love you, brother. We got Mr. Seth Rollins and the Ninja Turtle. I think this is Leonardo. Mija, Seth Rollins is the greatest wrestler of this time generation. I know we have a lot, but in my opinion, unfortunately, man, I hope his injury is actually work. I love Phenomenon. When he betrays the Shields, Mija, that's when it broke my heart. Damn! When the homie betrayed the Shields, but it makes sense. You become the villain for so long. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, mijita, this is Kane. He is the mayor now. The Big Red Machine, the movie See No Evil, the mask. We were all terrified of this homie. Once you heard his song, and when you go to the live events, when you hear the explosions, whoa, the arena gets so hot. The Inferno matches. Yeah, this is a legend right here. Kane, the Big Red Machine. I was terrified of homie when I was in my 5, 6, 7 years old. I'm sure you were too, homies. I love you, Kane. Guys, The Undertaker, mija. This is the dead man walking. I was the Undertaker for Halloween when he was the American Badass. Now he's the American legend, one of a kind. I salute, respect you, Undertaker. You're one of the greatest of all times that ever did it. Man, from the Chokeslam, Tombstone, Dead Man. This is a hero, mija. You're gonna love him, you're gonna respect him, and we're gonna salute him for the American Badass. Last but not least, for my action figures, we have Shredder. Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back. The big dog is back. He's the OTC. The Bloodlines. I love the Bloodlines. Jacob Fatu. Even Sammy Uso. The Usos. Let's see. Solo Sikoa. Everybody's involved. The newer names, it's hard, the newer names. But I love you all. Respect. Okay, next. I don't watch AEW, mija, because we don't have cable. And when I watch it on YouTube, I hate the advertisement. I got to spend time with the kid. It's just having a newborn is a beautiful blessing, but it's a lot of work. AEW, I love this, another promotion. I got this because it was $3.99, and I think MJF is one of the greatest on the mic heel, so that's why I got this. I know one of these days, if I see MJF, I'm gonna have him sign this. I hope MJF he go to WWE in the future. That's my goal. Again, I don't watch AEW, but I support the product. Every pro wrestler, if you step into the ring, it really hurts your head. I don't know how they keep doing it all throughout the year, mija. I have so much respect for them. And I got the AEW for the Switch, because I love my Switch. When my daughter gets asleep, I have my handheld there playing. And that's why I love the Switch. We got more collection. Let's see what else we have. I'm gonna leave the best for last, seriously. I have books, ladies and gentlemen. I have books as well. Mija, I'm gonna show you the books. Oh no, I got, as a matter of fact, we got a Funko Pop of Roman Reigns when he was a championship. Mad respect to you, Roman Reigns. My favorite feud where he was Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Cena. You just have so many great. I think you're the best. You did it all, bro. I think his homie is ready for Hollywood. He's gonna be in the next Street Fighter movie, which I am looking forward to that. Even Mr. Cody Rhodes, that's gonna be epic, beautiful. Of course, I have to introduce a PS5 game. I played SmackDown vs. Raw. I even played Shut Your Mouth on the PS1, mija. Now we have the PS5. And the next game that I'm gonna get is the Switch 2. They just announced the latest 2K25, I think, on the Switch. That one just came out this month. I'll pick it up when it's on sale. I think it's $70, $80. That's a lot. And the PS5 is $35. We got this Rumble Road with no book, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the days, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have internet, mija. So the only way we can see what's going on throughout the WWE Superstars life was with books. And this tells you all the travels they go through. This was phenomenal at the time. Guys, back in the 90s, 2000s, we didn't have phones, we didn't have YouTube. Well, we did, but if you were rich enough, you would have it. If you were poor, like me, growing up in a poor area, all you can do is read books, you know? We couldn't even afford internet cable, man. Can you imagine? And now that social media's around, it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. That's for sure. We get the NXT book. Man, when I wanted to be a wrestler, I told myself, what's a good way to start the journey? And I bought this book to rediscover what it's like to be a WWE superstar or any wrestler around the world traveling. And it's fantastic. It's phenomenal. I got it because I respect the heck out of the company. We got The Rock too. The Rock he's a legend. Again, he's been in movies. He was my mom's favorite wrestler. He would always call him handsome, which I agree with her. Homie was handsome. And my mom would call him El Guapo, which is cute in Spanish, El Guapo. The Rock, the Scorpion King. I think he was in The Mummy, The Fast and the Furious. He made Disney movies. Mia, I'm sure you're gonna love that movie that he did. Is it Moana? I think it's Moana. Well, Rock, you're a legend. This is a fact. You are the only wrestler that I have not seen live perform in the ring. I've seen every legend from Ric Flair, I think even Bret Hart, even to Donald Trump. He went to WWE Raw. Hi, my beautiful wife. And that's incredible. Well, I've been to WrestleMania, but I have not seen The Rock. So that's like, what the heck. Last but not least, I saved the best for last, because you know what? Bam! Ladies and gentlemen, mija. This is the spinner belt that the John Cena Thug brought out back in the day. I was a big fan of John Cena when he first started in SmackDown. I even watched him when he wrestled Kurt Angle, his feud. I think it was on Thursday night or Friday night in the UPN network. Or was this C3CW? But I remember watching the feud. Incredible. I think this is years later when he went to Raw. He became the WWE Championship. He feuded with the likes of CM Punk, Edge. Who else did he feud with this? Chris Jericho. I was there for SummerSlam when they fired him. Eric Bischoff came out. It's incredible. I will always be a big wrestling fan. Wrestling saved my life because it's incredible. You know, the mental illness, depression, anxiety, something to take your mind away from reality for me is wrestling, and I enjoy it. Look, she's even watching it. She knows how incredible this is. That's John Cena, man, one of the greatest, mija. And I'll show you one day when you're old enough to watch wrestling that John Cena is one of the greatest. Guys, thank you so much for your support. My beautiful daughter, thank you for being an interview in my channel or a guest. Jesus says, bro, I will see you on the next one. Much love. See you.